Hello, and welcome to our interview. I'm your host, Katie Bavoso from the Channel Company. As you investigate expanding your offerings to meet your clients' growing and evolving needs, consider this. The global artificial intelligence software market is expected to be worth about $126 billion by 2025. Avoid data bottlenecks by partnering with vendors like Insight and NetApp, whose 22-year partnership arms you with the knowledge and solutions you need to make your clients successful in their AI journeys. I'm joined now by Juan Orlandini, Chief Architect for Insight. Welcome, Juan.
Hey, Katie, thank you for having us.
Thanks so much for being here. First, tell me about Insight's portfolio of offerings and how NetApp has been adding value to that portfolio for decades.
Well, thank you. It's a great question. Insight's portfolio is actually very, very large. We're a global company, $9.5 billion in business, 12,000 teammates worldwide. So as you might imagine, we do quite a bit across a spectrum of things. And NetApp in particular has been very, very instrumental in our growth from the data center and into the cloud, and in the cloud specifically around some very key workloads such as AI and ML and some other really very challenging things that get done in a hybrid model. So how do you move data back and forth? How do you make sure that your data is recoverable? How do you make sure that your data is secure? How do you make sure that your data performs in the level that you need for your systems to perform at? And so NetApp has been key across all of those variety of use cases and technology aspects that we've been talking about.
How is Insight innovating with AI, and how is NetApp helping you do this?
Innovation is a very broad term. You can do innovation such as we do with our own data scientists, our own data engineers, data architects, where we're building and creating our own IP. We use NetApp in particular for that to host the data and couple it with some of our NVIDIA DGX that we have in our own facilities to do those kinds of activities. But we also innovate on a different aspect with our partners and our clients, where they're trying to actually solve some interesting problems of their own. And NetApp gives us that flexibility, that performance, and that availability, and also location independence, which is really important in today's hybrid world.
How do you work with NetApp to help clients along in their transformation journeys?
There's a number of transformation journeys, so I'm going to limit it to the data and AI journey. For some of them, what they're really looking for is how to use AI. They want to consume something that's been built that has AI. It's a feature. For others, they actually want to do AI. And if they want to do AI, they have to do some very specific things in the right order. So you have to make sure that you have the right problem that you're trying to solve. You have to make sure that you have the right data to address that problem. Then you have to make sure that you have the systems and the people that know how to take that data and extract the value that you're trying to get out of it. We can bring in our architects and all of the resources that come with that to build the right infrastructures to support that AI journey. And then on down to the line to the model deployment and verification and all of those aspects that happen. So it's a pretty complete story. And the good news is we have services and offerings that span all of that journey.
Juan, last question. How does NetApp help Insight's global audience achieve their goals?
So NetApp is pretty unique in the market in that they have a single operating system. It's called ONTAP that spans both on-premises, hybrid, and public cloud infrastructures. And with NetApp, we can actually choose them as a platform and help the client regardless of where they are. And that happens to be both from a journey into or out of the cloud, whatever they're doing, and as well as what location they happen to be in physically. So whether it's in EMEA, an APAC, or wherever in the world, the same process, same technology, same tooling is something that we can leverage and count on from NetApp.
Thank you for your time today, Juan. If you at home would like to learn more, simply visit the web address on your screen. I'm Katie Bavoso. Thanks for watching.